mushy, mushy. Getting it wrong every single time. Hopefully today, the Metal Gear Solid 4 emulation gods can run a little bit better today than they did yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. Yeah, someone's come up here. Great stuff. I want you to get your... Hey, no. What happened to your neck? Stop. Stop. What happened to your neck? Let me see. Let me see your neck. What do you got on your neck? What happened? Okay, go eat your crackers. Come on. Want to show one? Hey. Anyways, as any time happens, my son's sitting there quietly, and then when I decide to start the stream, get it all rambled up, he decides to come on over, and I believe we're about to go on and be microwaved. I think we've come onto a large ship. Let me just hit some things before he touches keyboards. Please don't. Logan, please don't. Go eat. Granola bar, please. Now. Logan. No. Alright, Liquid Easy is the difficulty we're playing on. 5 seconds, bud! 5 seconds! What do you want? You want a drink?
No.
What do you want? Alright, I gotta go. Bring your milk. Get your milk. Hopefully we can start. Yes. All right, Outer Haven is the name of the boat, submarine, ship. So we were in the final act, I guess you could say. We had a briefing end there. Outer Haven missile hangar. See where it takes us. Fingers and toes crossed, just like yesterday. I'm hoping for everything just to be here. You work for me now. Coffee. Sore throat today too, of course. How else would that happen on my week off? I would be starting to feel sick. That's a shame. Oh, and it just so happens that we are right where we left off, like exactly. So Meryl's behind that door holding off a bunch of ladies, and we're gonna be crossing on over in here and seeing what's going on.
Enough is enough, Snake. You can't take any more of this. It's not about winning or losing.
Tongues of dying men enforce attention like deep pond where words.
And we did start a little bit earlier today just because I hear of a somewhat 70-minute ending cutscene where I'm sure a beverage or two will be enjoyed, but apparently the Guinness World Record for longest ending ever. So even if that's the entire stream and we finish off right here, just know that you got 72 minutes of cutscenes that I'm hoping on the simulator will run, if not flawlessly, at least okay. So, well, that's a technique I didn't think I'd ever seen. And look at how she's just shooting that Desert Eagle. I was told by Americans that's not really a possibility. Unless you're Xena the Warrior Princess.
Can't hold out much longer. Damn it! I can't protect anyone.
Shoot the hostage.
Can't.
Imone. She has the power of shooting people in the back now, just like Vladimir Putin, apparently. Oh, he was almost shot in the penis. That's a little overkill, that weapon.
Johnny! Johnny, you're all right.
Ah, he's fine. And he's not, like, hooing right now.
Trying to make up for being late.
Meryl, I'll never leave you alone again.
Oh, and the shoulder shot.
Cover!
Clear!
Ready!
Now, how many of these things are there? Like, do they just never stop ending?
Tell me something! How come Mantis couldn't control you?
I figure she probably used people's nanomachines to manipulate their behavior. No nanomachines, no control.
But don't you?
No, I don't have any nanomachines in me.
What?
Every time we had mandatory shots, I ducked out.
Don't tell me you knew this was gonna happen.
Nah, I just hate needles.
Hey, nobody needs a reason not to have a needle, right?
I tried to keep track of everybody's data on my wearable, but I could never keep up.
Your wearable? That just looks like it's a keyboard. That's all.
Yep.
Asshole. Johnny, I'm running low.
Don't worry, I got these from Drebin.
Johnny, I never knew all those horrible things I said.
Forget it.
All those.
Good morning. Wait, what happened to Cold Steel 3, John? We're finishing this. You finish this, more Cold Steel 3 happens.
You're afraid of shots.
And I have to take advantage of a day I can finish this, or a week I can finish
I
this.
wanted to be near you. To protect you.
Johnny?
Like, I'm hoping like this is the last day. I ran into so many technical snafus that I tried to get my PlayStation 3 to work yesterday. That was not happening. But,
Meryl, marry me.
whoa, that's a little forward with that. So,
I have to say, No.
You'd rather stay single? Okay, but we don't have to make it official.
No.
When you get told things like that there's a 71-minute end cutscene, I'm like, oh geez. I mean, I think we're in the final act. I mean, just going forward with that type of stuff. But yeah, the quicker this is finished, the more we can then focus on Cold Steel 3 and really put some time into that as well. It all works out in the wash, so I've been told in the past.
Marry me.
Huh?
I'll say it again. Marry me.
Sure. It'd be my pleasure.
Apparently, it's a Guinness World Record. So either the Guinness Book of World Record was not updated, or someone's pulling my leg. And are you sure that there's a longer cutscene than 71 minutes in Cold Steel 4?
Don't even.
Of course, Cold Steel 4 did come out after Metal Gear Solid 4, so there is a possibility there. Okay. Maybe they are the new Guinness World Record. Maybe I need to look that up then.
And a cake.
Let's see. Longest
It's been my dream
Let's
since I was
see.
a little girl.
in a video game. As of December 5th, 2022, Metal Gear Solid 4 holds the Guinness World Record for longest cutscene in a video game with a whopping 71 minutes of uninterrupted cutscenes.
I want to be a bride.
So maybe that's it? Uninterrupted?
Bring me home, Johnny.
Trustable Game Rant has a top 10 list, so I thought I could look that up. Yeah, make sure you redeem your daily slap. Oh, for God's sakes, right into this. Oh, come on. One makes through it there. Make sure you redeem your daily slaps. Yeah, make penguins hop. Are you kidding me with this crap? Snake, reload, you goddamn pansy. How come when I'm blowing up several that are like right there, like why don't you blow up, you know, a few more of your friends right there? That'd be glorious. Come on. How are you doing, penguins? I think the game probably wants me to use like a chafe grenade. Stun grenade's probably not gonna work. Could, maybe. We'll try it. Just stop Crisis Core. Wait, why did you stop it? For a bit. Oh my god! Reload! What are we doing here? Was doing a virtual training thing and the dude was dealable? What the hell is dealable? Like, I mean, I know what dealable means, but I mean, like, in reference to that. Doable, you mean? Dealable? Doable? Just dumb it down onto dad mode. That's all you gotta do. Did I just get yeeted by robots? God, oh, for God's sakes, load up. Getting silly and sillier. There we go. How come okay, what? Game Rant is getting really stupid nowadays. 10 longest running video game franchise. How many games? Oh, that's not even what I picked. Are you kidding me? 10 of the longest cutscenes in video game history and how long they are. And then the next thing, oh, it's a related. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Freedom Planet, 13 minutes. We're setting a low bar here. Kingdom Hearts Union, 15 minutes. If Cold Steel's not on here, I don't know if we can believe you, DJ. It's got Crisis Core on here, 23 minutes. Yakuza. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, 24 minutes. Xenosaga, 25 minutes. Metal Gear Solid 4, 27 minutes. Death Stranding, 31 minutes. Star Ocean, the last 46 minutes. They specifically call Metal Gear the third one, and then say that there is a longer one at 71 minutes, but don't give it to the number one spot. Like, what is going on in this? Well, I will not deny that. How about that? I will not deny that. Getting a little sick here. Anyways, ahoy, ahoy, soap dish chips ahoy. That's the new saying we're rocking with there. Yeah, I'm not denying that there's probably some long cutscenes in a Japanese RPG for sure.
Snake? Snake!
Going in for the kill, eh? It could have been, but yeah, so like that's the only thing I don't know. Like 71 minutes is still, from the list and things I've seen, is still going to be the longest cutscene ever for any video game, whether it be ending or not ending. And I'm sure Cold Steel has many, probably 20-minute cutscenes all throughout the game, probably, or even longer than that. But nothing apparently is. Even Wolfslayer told me 71-minute cutscene at the end here in this game. So sit back, relax. If and when we get to that, I'm hoping today, so that we can make DJ happy and get into Cold Steel 3 18 times in a row, right? How come my little robot friend can't help me out? You have access to Like, is this guy holding a... wearing a trench coat now? Oh, it's in the middle of it, okay. Yeah, Soap Dish Star Ocean 3 was the one that was mentioned as the top winner at 45 minutes. Shocking. Yeah, I tried last night. I have 3 splitters to my avail. None of them worked where I could plug in before the capture card to get the PS3 to work. I was this close to just getting ready to start the entire game over, but I couldn't do it. I just can't believe there's not a more accessible way to play this game. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, outside of playing on a PS3, which I own and unfortunately can't capture it. There's no other way of playing this game outside of what we're playing it on now, which is the emulator. Like, that's ridiculous in this day and age, in 2023.
One of us is enough. My body is a machine. I can take it. Your body may be a machine, but your heart is human.
Last Hope, that's Star Ocean 4. I've seen Lothar's wife play those a few times on stream. Those also look really good. Frozen stream? Nothing frozen on my end.
You still have your youth. Don't waste it.
Yeah, maybe hit that F5 refresh. You had me worried there because yesterday I was running into some drop frames, and I don't know if it was just the emulator was not helping or what, but...
We tore the world apart.
Yesterday got up to 80, today's supposed to be 82, and tomorrow's a high of 50. Yeah, that's... I think that would bother me more than just having, like, super cold or super hot. A giant fluctuation day to day like that.
To put an end to all of that.
That's how people get sick. Which I actually speaking of that, I think that's where I'm getting a little sick myself. I got a super sore throat because it was like 15 degrees here 2 or 3 days ago, and now it's minus 13. So as much as I'm bitching about that bothering me, I don't know if that's normal weather for you. Like, this is normal weather for us in Canada, but the plus 13 out of nowhere was just super weird. So just wear a t-shirt or something, right? Go outside. Stream was updating a game. It was on my end. Oh, good. Oh, good. It happens, bud. Shorts and t-shirt. There you go. Or naked. You know, whichever. Whatever floats everybody's boats. If you own a boat, like called Outer Haven.
Lock it from the inside.
Done.
Minus 30 here. That sounds terrible, Soap Dish. Also, like, minus 30, isn't that like the temperature where Fahrenheit and Celsius meet?
Snake.
I'd open my windows, but then everything would be super cold. Why is he wearing a trench coat? Like, is he to show off that I'm not, like, he doesn't have his sleeves in. Or maybe one sleeve, I'm not sure. We all know, like, one arm has been cut off. Is both arms been cut off? Did I miss that part? I also learned something super dumb. Wait, what did I teach you? Oh, minus 40, okay. You've been driving past the tarot cards in Cyberpunk? I have to go back and play that. I bought it on, I got it on Steam. Oh, God. Cooking me from the inside here.
Snake, that place is saturated with microwaves. The longer you stay in there, the greater damage you'll take. Get through there as quickly as possible.
Remind me, Jody, what do you even have for PC specs? I have an i5-10400F for my CPU, and I have a 12 gigabyte 3060 RTX, 16 gigabyte of RAM. I don't know if the motherboard is anything. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's more than fine, actually. I just, I've played it and just haven't gotten back to it. Yeah, it's more than fine. I went somewhere to sort of, like, I mean, because I know it can really take advantage of some really heavy-duty graphic cards and whatnot. But I looked up some stuff, because the problem was when I first played it, I played it on Stadia, we all know that, never had a problem with it. And then when I got it on Steam from the refund from Stadia, I got giant motion sickness, which was, I couldn't believe it. And I was like, oh no, like, I just bought this game. I was ready to return it, like, on Stadia. They have on Steam, they have a good return policy. But I read someone, yeah, like, motion blur, but there's a few other settings that I had to really turn off, that just weren't, am I gonna have to, okay, I'm just going with it. I can't change my rations or anything. Yeah, so, like, I thought, like, oh, wait, because I just went with the default, like, recommended settings, right? So I was like, okay, I'll run with that. And then, yeah, like, it obviously keeps motion blur on. I'm using some DLSS, which is good. It works out well. Everything looks really good on it. It's funny, like, this wasn't a thing, like, back in the day. Like, and I mean, like, maybe more than 3 years ago. But the the DLSS stuff, which with the 30 series cards is 2.0 and up, and then with the new 40 series cards is getting into the 3.0. That stuff is game changer for a lot of people. Like, especially people like it sort of is a cover for like some of the other. You know, if you're suffering to get, some more frames, you can do that. If you want a little bit more performance, it's really nice that is available to people. I played Cyberpunk on launch on PC with my 2080S, everything cranked with even RTX was still above 60 frames with a great experience. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. On Stadia, I didn't see really anything overly game-breaking. It just wasn't really the game that everyone said it was, And then playing it on Steam, it's funny. The very first, cutscene of, just, walking down, a bunch of people are doing a T-pose. And I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. But then after that, it fixes up right. I'm just going to check my son real quick. Driving out of the map put me under it for some reason. It was minor crap. Yeah, the thing is, I think a lot of people still dump on it because it's an easy dump when you don't really need to. But it scares people's expectations for an upcoming Witcher remake and Witcher 4, obviously. Whew! We made it. We're like a lean done right there. I appreciate all these little things just held there for little Metal Gear Rex to open up doors for us. You just want the platinum? Or are you playing it on the PlayStation? 5? 4? It's got to be 5. I heard nobody. Oh, PC. And why do you say platinum? Do people still refer to getting all of the Steam achievements on as a platinum? Okay, fair enough. He is out of it. Yep, fixed glasses. George W. Bush. The LSS 3 works on all RTX cards back to the 26. Anything older than 4,000 just. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was just under. The impression it was DLS 3 was the new ones. DLS 2.0. Thank you, Soap Dish, for that. Yeah, like I said, regardless of the facts that Soap Dish, it's a great part of technology that's really allowing things to get a little bit better and utilize the power of those GPUs to really get the experience that maybe the developers were aiming for, right? See, a lot of things are you still hear of a lot of games, even still, got that 4090, which, it's a lot of money. In some games, you're still not, you're not getting 4K 60 frames. It ain't happening still. But you can get 2K with, maybe 120 frames with the help of DLSS, and, or it could upgrade up to 4K, and you're not going to notice that difference. I've seen, Digital Foundry, break down, if you really take a deep dive and look at the little things, where, I don't want to say, the GPU is cheating or DLSS is cheating, but they broke down, how it works, of, something where a player would not look at something specific on the screen, so that's sort of they know with the AI running with it, of they know they can cheat on that to save something. Most people might be looking at these robots or at Snake, but you might be looking at, something in the background that's not going to play any factor or whatever, so you steal from whatever's loading that up to put towards the things that you care about, type of stuff. It was really interesting. Good milk? What's the matter? Are you peeing? What's the matter? What's that noise? Hold on. What's that noise? Sorry. They were vacuuming. My son, I hear sounds really weird to me from here. I couldn't tell. They're just vacuuming in the hallway. The original super resolution and reflex features only require the original DLSS components. Yes. And I love a pausable cutscene. That's great. So when did he lose both arms? Am I missing something here? I remember the one was cut off when we were at Shadow Moses. Did he decide just to cut the other one off so he wouldn't look weird? Is that all of them? Nope. They keep reappearing. We're gonna run out of bullets. Someone call an American. I have to assume their intention was to capture them because they would have shot them long from back. Go finish your food, buddy. Pardon? Yeah, they'll be done soon. Are they done? Okay, good. Thank you. You need to be careful. My last GPU overheated too much over 2 years of use. What did you have before? I always thought GPUs and stuff like that were smarter to just shut down before they would overheat. Oh, a laptop GPU. Yeah, that would do her. I can remember, like, my first, like, real computer was a Dell XPS 17. I spent way too much money on. It was near of, like, $4 grand. This was back in, like, I think a 960 was in it. It was a really nice computer. Like, it was top of the line at its moment. But I was just my first little thing of, like, I didn't have room in my parents' place to really have a desktop and put a desk and all that. So I was like, well, I want the best of the whole. I want the best I can get, but you know, big screen and all that stuff just to play some games and get into the PC route. And yeah, it was really nice. But I remember how hot that thing got, and it was basically just of like, I remember because I got because the XPS series. This was before sort of Alienware really was a thing with Dell. This was like their equivalent. So you got like an extended Dell warranty, like basically they would come to your house or you would send it out to them, like fixed at no extra cost. And it was constantly being sent out because it would overheat. And I always remember, like, I had one time a guy came to my place and the guy was like, you don't know how many times I see these things. He's like, the problem is there's not enough cooling. So like he kept saying, like, I had my GPU replaced once. And that was a pain in the ass. The guy had to basically take everything apart, like, cause for a laptop, they're like molded to their motherboard. So basically, he just replaced the whole motherboard, I guess. But he's just like, there's not enough cooling to get to this thing. They just threw in like, you know, a giant engine and gave it no cooling. So he suggested I get like one of those lap things that would blow up air into it when you're putting on your lap or whatever. So that's what I did. You can eventually cook the thermal paste on a GPU die and it will basically make the GPU overheat and shut down really quickly. Okay, yeah. And now I've gotten into the world of desktop because I got a desk, finally. Lucky me. So.
Is it removing the other clones? No. Wait.
You can type like that.
I don't believe this.
Come on.
Naomi.
What is it?
JD is being erased.
Uh-oh. Yes, yes. And obviously I've done a lot of research on myself of like I said, when I bought that laptop, I had no clue about computers essentially. I just was like, I had a general idea of like, okay, this is the latest thing that's out that I can get. Throw it on there. Came 2 weeks later, I was ecstatic. That thing lasted me a long time. Like, talking 4 or 5 years for a laptop that was more than happy with.
It's set to destroy all 4 AIs, along with JD.
I remember it had it
Them all together.
was called Super HD back in the day. It was a 1900 by 1200 Super HD widescreen screen. It was a 17-inch laptop. It was beauty.
The Patriots were planning.
I think Dell still has the XPS machines, but
over the entire population.
I remember it was
I had an
you get the options of
stop it.
red or black as like a shiny little thing on the back,
With a little help from Sunny.
and they would light up with a bunch of LEDs. All of the RGB one could ask for.
You all put GW to rest. What she created was an anti-AI Fox dye. But this virus's name is Fox Alive.
Oh,
It's the conceptual opposite of the nanomachines that I created all those years ago. We wish to free the captured foxes.
I've seen a lot of the
Let them run free.
usually from like, it would be Jay's 2 cents. Not so much Linus, but what's the other one? Guy who's got long hair. He usually does a breakdown video of stuff. The problem with like a lot of like pre-builds nowadays is like something should have like water cooling and they don't have water cooling. Now it, or an ANO or whatever the heck they're called. And like, so people are buying these pre-builds that have 4080s in them and very high-end CPUs, and they just have air cooling. Air cooling is getting better. If you have enough fans, surely you can get enough water moving, but if you want the best bang for your buck, you should probably have a water cooler on it or something. It was close to exploding, right?
Sorry, I deceived
Did it bulge out like a penis? Penguins?
It hurt me more than anything else. Lying to you like that.
Yeah, is she alive again, or is this like something that was sent before? Steve from Gamers Nexus, thank you, Soap Dish. Yes, he's very good.
But I never got the chance.
Apple's getting a promotion in Metal Gear.
In the end,
A lot of people just use the Apple of just like getting it. Yeah, MacBook Pro. That's probably like a $6,000 machine back in the day.
thank you, Hal. Thank you.
Yeah, Gamers Nexus does not get enough credit for a lot of what they do. And I feel sort of bad for him because he does a lot of work and relies upon, Patreon and so forth. And then you got someone like Linus Tech Tips who's making a lab. And I just, like, as soon as he mentioned that, I just pictured, I was like, oh, Gamers Nexus. Like, everything that they basically do is just going to be shoved out because now Linus is building a giant lab that he can't afford. You came in right at the sad times, or the best of. It was the best of times. It was the blurt of times. You stupid monkeys.
A new dawn.
Simpsons joke for those of you who get it. Good morning, Chelsea. A little earlier start for a 71-minute cutscene that we don't know when's happening. You have then Jay's 2 cents, the idiot who makes. I'm not a fan of Jay's 2 cents. I don't know if he acts stupid or if he actually is stupid. Want to wash your hands? Did you finish your granola bar? Did you finish? You didn't. We'll go finish it and then we'll wash your hands. Hold on. Sorry about that. When a 3-year-old comes up to you and says, "Wash my hands," you don't have another take. What did you miss? About the last 40 minutes. So we walked through the microwave. Johnny and Meryl are holding hands, and then everything shut down. So GW is apparently dying, and Naomi is basically giving her spiel. That's basically it, to be honest. You haven't, sounds like you've missed a lot, but you haven't missed the most important part. I'm sorry. I started earlier today because when Wolfslayer told me about the 71-minute cutscene at the end, I was like, well, shit. Most of my YouTube consumption is tech. My most watched channels are Linus, Tech Tips, Gamers Nexus, Hardware Unboxed, Jay's 2 Cents, Bitwit, and Paul's Hardware. Yeah, like we've talked about this before. That's what bothers me with Linus is, and especially like, has he come out and said like someone lit him up on Reddit from some saying of like, I guess like, I don't know if this is different for province or whatever, but workers at Linus Tech Tips aren't supposed to discuss their wages, and I guess in the States, that's a federally protected right, although Linus Tech Tips is a Canadian company, but then someone is like deep down and looked at it, so he hasn't said anything about that, and then someone came out on Reddit and said they were paid poorly, and he's generally a piece of shit, which isn't maybe probably too far to go with. Was there any Raiden in there at all? So Raiden showed up behind Snake, in a trench coat, with his sword and his knife. His sword and his knife. His sword and his knife. Boy, his sword in his mouth, and then he was going to beat up all of those guards. So now you know what a hot pocket can feel like. Exactly. And I think now you're up to speed, Chelsea.
You've earned your rest.
The rose petal is about to fall.
What are you doing? Where did you get this? Stop. Put that back. Eat your food. Now, come on. No, come on. Are you watching a show in here? Yeah. No, eat your food. Ugh. Come on. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Chelsea. You missed that. I don't think they really did fight yet. Really, maybe. But then if JD got shut down, didn't all those guards get shut down? I'm so sorry, Chelsea. I'm so sorry.
Snake! Snake!
Yeah, I've talked about this before. I'm not a fan of like Linus. I mean, you know what? All of them. Like, I haven't seen Paul's Hardware or Hardware Unboxed, so I can't make. But in Gamers Nexus, we've discussed more so relies on Patreon. But the overabundance of ads and sponsorship on something like a Linus Tech Tip video is way over the top. And then when you get like, I think it was like last year or the year before, he did like a breakdown of like, oh, here's how much I really make and why you shouldn't have an ad blocker on. And everyone's like, whoa, like most of your money's coming from sponsorships. And then his complaint was like, well, yeah, because everyone uses an ad blocker. So it's like, okay, I get it. And that's the way you work. But I mean, like, how much are you really getting from all of this? Like, because it's like you're double or triple dipping, right? And now they've gotten into the segment of, This portion of this Linus Tech Tips video is brought to you by Intel. And then, like, there's another one that's brought to you by AMD. Like, what the hell? Not enough money, Linus? Gotta pay for that lab, I guess.
Why? You could have stopped us.
So who took us up here? How did that happen?
Why would I want to do that? This is
Is this another fight that's gonna be mano a mano with fists
father's time.
up atop instead of a building in New York City?
The U.S.
Up atop a boat?
and the Soviet Union formed a secret pact. The organization they created was called the Philosophers. Through 2 world wars, it spread its roots and extended its reach. After that, the Philosophers splintered, and factions began to squabble over the fortune they'd amassed. They called it the Philosopher's Legacy.
Now, is the Philosopher's Legacy the la le lu le lo?
To provide the foundation for Zero's Patriots.
Or are those different things?
Zero sought to use his riches to achieve world domination. Our father, Big Boss, sought to free himself from that chokehold. His dream was to create an army of free citizens, one that answered to no government. Outer heaven. But he failed because of you. 9 years ago, I tried to free us from the control of our genes.
That's what becomes the Patriots. Okay.
Our dear brother Solidus sought to free us from the control of the Patriots' means.
Ah, the memes. He mentioned memes.
Was nothing
Or as Rob Gronkowski called it, memes.
the end result of which is Outer Haven. To be free from sons of the Patriots, the ultimate form of external control imposed on the Patriot soldiers. Free from Foxdie. Free from the system. Free from
I really feel like a trench coat over like a 6-pack of abs, regardless if you're 80 years old, really pulls the whole outfit together.
That is the haven I've yearned for.
Nice loafers. Like, come on, you got one more in you, right? Obviously, he doesn't care about the fishes.
This is it, brother. Our final moment. The battle has ended, but we are not yet free. The war is over, but we still have a score to settle.
And we still gotta wear ID tag just in case nobody knows who we are. Oh, I like those glasses. You think some soldier's picking those up going, hey, look at me, I'm liquid. Show me what you've got. Okay. This is what every game should end with, is 2 geriatrics going at it mano a mano. Right? Oh my god, he did the Judas effect. Nobody gets up from that. You got one for me, or? Oh, ooh, sexy. It's the 4th game that you play and see these characters. Right, yes. It needs to end like that. Yeah. It's not like we could go back in time, despite that I thought we had all this stuff available to us. Ow. Ow. Okay, the referee needs to get in on this one and stop that fight. Stop, stop. He's already dead. Ooh, half for you, half for me, right? Ow, my, oh, God, my finger. Oh, that's not supposed to go that way. If everybody was kung fu fighting, their fists were fast as lightning. Oh. Finish him like Rollins. Ow. Ow. Chris Benoit headbutt. Eagles are getting a hell of a show. What are you gonna kiss? Oh my God, they're gonna make sweet love. It's just gonna be funny. Do it to each other. There you go. It's rough love. Yeah, I can't tell me I didn't expect them to be both into the rough stuff, eh? All right. Here we go. Here we go. And Wolf Slayer coming in at the right time for his jam on his toast. All that jelly, no toast. Oh my God, the music! Is there a block? Is there... Doesn't seem like it. It's just, Ow.
Snake.
There we go, there we go. Ow. Am I supposed to, like, knock him off? Just like that fight in Sekiro where, you know, that guy is snake. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, okay. Good morning, Wolf Slayer. How are you? Uh-oh, is he getting extra powers? I'm okay. How are you? Doing well. I'm fully awaiting a 71-minute cutscene. Yeah. Ow. There seems to be no, like, stopping mid-combo, unfortunately. And there's no block that I'm aware of. That was a good little combo right there. Ow. Ow! Oh, you... Can you stop doing that exciting little... oh, God. That was right in the baby maker. Can I charge up a hit? There we go. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Oh, you ducked one, but you didn't duck the second one there, big boy. Come on. Do I have anything? Nope. Oh, yeah. If this doesn't end in the two of us making sweet, sweet love atop of this, I'm going to be one upset person. Yeah! Do I have a taunt button as well? Ooh. You keep forgetting about that follow through. We're doing some gymnastics. This is what happens when that guy down the hall took the last apple juice at the nursing home, right? I know, right? Ow. There was some that came up triangle and then... Ow. I noticed it changes like to what the game was we're playing is to sort of match that.
Time to die.
Yeah. Ow. Okay. I think this is the best one. I mean, I have a soft spot for the first one. What is this prediction? Wait, is the prediction still up? The answer was Sprite.
It's not over yet.
I completely forgot about it. If anyone can finish it for me, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, you got on the camera, man. I'm gonna say I don't see a prediction. Yeah, there was one yesterday. I can't remember what I was in the middle of, but I was wearing pajamas, as one does most of the time. I'm actually still wearing them again today, you know, the doubled up. If anyone needs proof, I can show you that these are Sprite pajamas. Don't ask me why I own Sprite pajamas. I got them for Christmas one day, but did we beat him? Did I get him?
This
If we don't kith here, then it's never gonna happen.
America will descend into chaos.
I have Coca-Cola Pea Bear. A Pea Bear.
No law.
Embarrassing.
No order.
Coca-Cola Polar Bear PJ Pants. I love the Coca-Cola Polar Bear. I remember seeing him at a Coca-Cola event at the Coca-Cola store in Vegas. I've seen videos of him. He's like an 8-foot tall bear, and he does funny faces and does funny things with people who take pictures of him.
Our Father's will
I think the one in Atlanta is far better. Never been there, but
is complete.
the man who really loves his job. Poor woman.
Somewhere out there. I know he's laughing.
I gotta say, my landlord, superintendent, whatever you want to call him, I guess he'd be my superintendent. He looks a lot like Revolver Ocelot. If I was to tell him that, he probably would have no idea who he is, but he's got like, he used to have like long black hair, and then I guess he stopped dyeing it, so he has long gray hair. But he sort of has like the facial features of him. I'm assuming he doesn't have an 8-pack like Revolver Ocelot does. Can't say for sure. I've never seen him with a shirt off.
And you are his. Just like your father.
Bought them when we were down at Disney a few years ago. Yes. What did he just like bend his finger back?
Good.
Make it all good? Okay, now throw him off the edge. Let's make it efficient here. Like, okay. Oh, okay. That was terrifying. Throw him off the edge. We don't need no funny business of him coming back to life again for Metal Gear Solid 17 or something. Snake, go. It's the body's still warm. You still have a chance. Have your way. Boy, wait till the U.S. military gets a hold of this ship. They'll love it.
Sonny's program destroyed JD's brain, but left the brainstem intact. She analyzed Naomi's black box and separated the Patriots' control system from the vital lifelines of society.
When does the 72-minute cutscene start?
Electricity,
I can't believe we've already been streaming for an hour.
communication, transportation. She cut off the Patriots' control.
Now?
While preserving
I think right meow.
maybe.
Well, it's hopefully, fingers crossed that it runs well.
Or maybe she wanted to shape the future into her own ideal image. Or maybe it was just one big defragmentation. Fox alive. The AI is truly a living thing.
Is this how ChatGPT starts?
The Patriots' reign has crumbled away. And still, our civilization, a civilization that has thrived on war since the dawn of time, lives on. I wonder if we did the right thing. Naomi.
I'm not crying, I have a hair in my eye. No reason to cry yet. Don't cry for me. I'm already dead. Hans Mole Man Productions presents Man Getting Hit by Football. What are the animals that I can be in this game at the end of the day? I'm going for pigeon again. Well, unfortunately, we killed like 11 people. I didn't mean to. 12, I think. There was that unfortunate guard, PMC guard that got blown away by a railgun because I forgot I had it. Jordan, I am not crying. I am chopping on. Yes. Wait, why did I say my name there when you were saying what I was saying? There we go. Oh, there's an epilogue. Naked skin. Oh my god. So this is where the sex happens. Nice. Or is it all just like a cutscene? I don't even actually touch anything. Put the controller down, Jordan. You've earned it.
You look amazing.
Congratulations.
Does he own any other suits? And is it just me, or is the gun on the hip a little gaudy? I mean, I already thought the bullet earrings were a little much, but
Colonel.
Didn't catch it live last night? Well, what are you waiting for? Yeah. Make sure you don't miss. Blow out my brainstem.
You're going to walk me down the aisle.
And you're gonna do it with a gun to my back.
You're not angry anymore.
Oh, I'm still mad.
They're getting ready for the pay-per-view next weekend.
You've got a chance to win me over.
What is the pay-per-view next weekend?
You're right. We have plenty of time now.
They still only do 4, right? There's still one in the chamber, Campbell. That one's for the wedding. Yeah. Shoot it at Johnny's butt so that he no longer has IBS. Revolution! March 5th. Okay.
Meryl. You look beautiful.
Now, I'm unfamiliar with guns. When you put a magazine in from the bottom and don't do anything else, does one go into the chamber of the gun, or is that like when you like pop it into the bottom and then do you have to do that like click thing? And then does that mean one goes in the chamber? Oh, like, is that cocking it? Oh, I love that I know the word of that now. That's when you cock. That's cock? That's a cock? That's a cock. We're just gonna pretend we didn't see that, right? It's gonna get me banned on this platform, I think. What's up, buddy? You gonna poop? Did you go poop? Are you kidding me? Oh. Well, I gotta fix this poop problem first. I'll be right back.
Committing a crime of the first degree. I'm not
Search me, I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy, now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm pleading guilty.
Sorry about that. I had to change a poopy bum. Main events MJF versus Bryan Danielson 1 hour Iron Man match. Also reminded me that it's called racking as well if you need more sexy pun material. Wait, so you're telling me racking and cocking are the same thing? Cocking is definitely more sexual than racking. The internet has proved me a liar. Racking is the act of putting a round in the chamber, which would be like pulling back the slide on Meryl's deagle. Do you guys really call it a deagle? I hate that. Cocking is the act of pulling a hammer back into a ready position like you'd see Ocelot do on one of his revolvers. Read, Jordan, read. Okay, I did read. It's regularly called a deagle. You Americans. It makes it sound like it's a dog. Or I'm just going to pull out my deagle here. You guys do what you got to do, okay? I already poured myself the celebratory beverage for the credits, Crown Royal on ice, but I will not drink it until the credits roll. So I might have to even make a coffee in between there or whatever. And this is my trusty deagle. Her name is Beagle. Just, see, exactly, that's the exact reason why it doesn't make any sense, Wolf Slayer, okay? How many deagles do you own?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join these two in holy matrimony. Let us give thanks for the life they will soon share. And pray they have love.
I feel like a white tux is a little overdue or overdone. I feel like only the bride should be wearing white on the wedding day.
This new team on their first mission.
He could have been like Dumb and Dumber Lloyd and worn, orange or blue or something.
Hey, go on, do it.
Glad to see Hal Otacon dressed up for the occasion. He's like, should I wear my good lab coat or my bad lab coat? And who invited the monkey?
Just in time. And I brought gifts.
Rolling out, I thought we were going to roll out Snake in a wheelchair.
And a little something extra for me.
The boy working the farm. There's white people getting married over in the American military base. He's been wearing green, black, and brown stained clothing. Give him a break. Maybe it's white because it's colored in semen from the time he had sex in a helicopter. It's a lot of booze. I will give credit there. A lot of booze. Everyone gets their own bottle. Fantastic. Chelsea, how many bullet earrings do you own? If the answer is less than 2, you're wrong. I feel like you could have every type of different bullet denomination. What? Isn't there like, there's the 22s, there's 50 cal, there's the 7.76, whatever, I don't know. Unless there's rubber bullets that you could put on. She's mad because she lost her hat.
Where's Snake?
Who knows? That guy always keeps you waiting.
Sunny, come on.
Are those doves gonna be able to survive in the real world?
Thank you.
See, if there's loading screens, how can it be considered continuous all the time? Those doves are the protagonist of the next Metal Gear Solid game. Is that your blood pressure? 927? That's pretty high. Because there's no gameplay in between the scenes. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just asking questions. Leave me alone. I'm sleeping. Oh, that wasn't even Snake. Is that my robot child? Where's all his machines? Is that supposed to make me think that was Snake? Or am I the idiot?
How are you feeling? Do you mind if I sit down?
You know how hard it is to get a child's hair to get like that with the proper product? Maybe I should dye my son's hair gray, silver. I'm sure my wife would love it. Well, they reattached his arms. Little sailor outfit.
Jack.
My hair keeps glitching out.
Don't shut me out. I need you to listen to me.
What do you want?
Wasn't she the one that was shacked up with the Colonel? Is that the Colonel's son? We're gonna call him Dad, but he's not your real dad. Your old dad is the real dad. What?
Cute. Campbell's kid.
No. He's yours.
I don't have any kids.
My penis don't work.
He's your son.
You said miscarriage.
I lied. I had a healthy baby boy. Roy pretended to be my husband, to protect me and our son. Only until you completed your mission, to shield us from Patriot eyes.
What?
Yeah, right there in the tit.
He didn't even tell Meryl. He sacrificed everything, even his family, to protect us.
I don't believe it.
I'm sorry, Jack. I wanted to tell you.
Is there a breeze in here that my hair is just swimming in the wind like that?
John, aren't you going to say hello?
My son. Little John.
Called Hero Wind. It's always blowing dramatically. Oh, it's like the Nick Cage effect.
Scared of me, huh?
Thought I'd point out, nobody dresses their children like little sailors, okay? You have one opportunity when they're like a year old. Okay? After that, it's not happening.
It's okay.
I'm not scared. I think you're cool. Kinda like a comic book superhero.
I'm just holding a screwdriver and he was gonna yak me or something.
John.
Rose. I'm done running.
And you said that Metal Gear Rising game was before 4? Or does he just throw on his ninja suit when he pleases? Like the 6 million peso man.
And I'm no longer afraid.
It was supposed to, but
I'll never leave you alone again.
touching embrace. Yeah, that's funny, Wolf Slayer.
Like a scene from Beauty and the Beast.
Except you're all beautiful now.
Don't say that. You're no beast. You're my husband.
You're a typical family from Huntington Beach, California.
And me? I'm going to do my very best to be the wife and mother.
I was talking about you, Rose. You know, statistics speaking, there's like, what, a 50% chance they're divorced within 3 years? I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, Solid Snake, you know, lives and breathes as if he should have been divorced 16 times, right? No one can keep up with an old man. See, Snake's a smart man. He's got the tie clip to prevent it from flowing around like Raiden's hair. Probably. So the Patriot, that's in reference to Ava?
War has changed.
I'm gonna put this limp cigarette in my mouth.
Our war is over.
So I shouldn't spend any amount of attention to this, of what's going on, is what you're telling me. Cigarettes! I'm sure I'll butcher that fight, Soap Dish. The one beside it, the Patriot one?
One last punishment I must endure.
I feel like an L1 moment should be right there so I can look down.
Meme from the face of the earth. This is my final mission.
Okay. So the Patriot one was beside it that he passed. Yeah, the Jordan multiplier soap dish certainly rears its ugly head. Oh my god, he cocked it! Oh my god, I'm gonna be banned. Did he cock it or rack it? What did he just do there? Racked it, my guy. Oh, so what was that move? Was that a cock? I'm so confused. Ah, the good old cock rack. Or the rack cock. Sir, you don't want to be doing that. Sir? Sir, think of the dentist bill. Oh, this is okay. You know, there's a rule 34 there that's filled with something else. Could have at least put him into hospice care. Cocked the hammer, pulled back the slide, loaded the gun, then re-racked it. Jordan got the bat. What? I don't know if you're joking. Okay, question. I have an opportunity. Should I just make myself another coffee? Because I'm assuming we have many, many moments to go. I mean, yeah, there's good bit stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna make myself a coffee. I'll be right back. Take me to the moon. Let me sing upon the stars. Ha! Hi! 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 Ah! Oh God! Oh, that's right. The Sprite. People see it. Sprite. Sometimes it's upside down. Why are they upside down? I don't know. Sprite. You see it? You see it? Huh? Sexy, eh? Yeah. All you foot people, right there. Yeah. See, it's nodding to you. Yeah. That's enough of that before the weird stuff starts happening. Hey, that was thank you for your patience. We got our credits drink, we got our watching drink. Appreciate that, folks. It was not gross, Chelsea. People may pay good money to see that stuff. You guys are the ones talking about cocking and racking and re-racking a cock and telling me I'm the weird, gross guy.
I didn't know you drank. I thought it was strictly soda for you.
Not like I never touched the stuff. Soda just agreed with the nanos better. The nano machines break down alcohol before it has a chance to get you drunk.
So
interesting.
No need to hold back anymore, huh?
Yeah, well, it ain't all sunshine.
But don't they all still have the nano machines in them? Wouldn't it just take someone to turn them back on and everyone would go crazy again?
You mean SOPS? I heard some people are going through withdrawals. SOP syndrome.
Yep. SOP kept more than just alcohol under control. Those poor slobs are virtually naked now.
From what I hear, over 10% are showing symptoms. I guess getting rid of the Patriots won't solve all our problems overnight.
You, probably already suspected this, but I'm not actually an employee of AT Security.
Huh?
Okay.
The Patriots raised me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be just something as simple as just, turning a light switch on and off. It would require a giant AI system, but yeah.
Of the LRA. They kidnapped me, forced me to fight. Yep, you're staring at a former child soldier. My parents, brothers and sisters, all killed in the war.
Never would have guessed it. Your best friend's a monkey now. Well, I thought that was just like the way he cut his hair. I didn't assume that would be an injury.
Into the family business.
Oh yeah, you can see the scar.
Number 893.
I think him and Revolver Ocelot got their glasses at the same sunglass hut.
How do you suppose I laundered guns like I did? 'Cause they let me. In fact, I was under strict orders to back you guys from the start.
You what?
Technically, they're always on. They just no longer have a connection to their control hub, so they're basically blood trash. Okay.
Don't take it personal. I wasn't the only one under their orders.
Huh? Meryl and...
They probably never realized it themselves, but... Rat Patrol, Team 01. Voila.
Patriot.
Oh.
Played like a violin.
But why?
The bots will probably get rejected in your poop.
Obviously.
What if the nanomachines prevented you from ever pooping?
So they
Because they would see that as a waste of time.
Didn't turn out quite how they planned, though, did it?
Yeah, well, I don't think they expected you to crash their system and wipe them out.
Probably.
Does that mean you're out of a job now?
Are you kidding?
I mean, when else are you supposed to look at Reddit, right?
All the Drebins in the world are in on it.
Hello Tushy would go out of business if nobody was pooping anymore. Can't have that happen.
No more.
Easy there.
The White House might have lost its taste for unilateralism, started to rebuild.
The world would be a better place if fewer people were on Reddit. You're not wrong.
From their PMC habits, and they owe a shitload of money. Now, only question is, who's gonna pick up the tab? I'm sure these new governments will try and keep it under control with PMC corporate reform laws, but it ain't gonna be good enough. They all sunk up to their eyeballs in the war economy. Might not be a new world order, but the old
Hulk Hogan?
under the war economy's gone for good. I'm guessing the UN is gonna be more important than ever. What with multilateralism and all.
You gotta let her win, right? Oh my god, just...
Said it best back during the Cold War. For in the development of this organization rests the only true alternative to war.
What happened? My shoulder's been ripped out. So who wants to take on the monkey next?
UN itself's just an old 20th century relic. And if you think about it, when you look at its history, it ain't that different from the Patriots.
Ah, that's right. The nanomachines used to keep you sober.
Crush.
You have a Superman belt buckle.
Burn. Repeat.
Nice little extra touch would have been Sonny still wearing the combat boots.
Uncle Hal, can I give him the Mark III?
Huh?
He's kinda a new friend.
You're gonna give this new kid the Mark III. He probably doesn't even have power at his house. It probably is just a straw roof.
He's my very first. Stop it, please.
Okay, I'll go get it. You can go in the potty. Potty. There. Okay. Here, random child, have this hyper advanced unmanned drone that's only not going to be ever charged.
Outside friend.
Really?
Does really look like Olga. I guess that's fair to think that your children sometimes look like your parents.
It's okay if you want to live outside now.
Right? I told Logan is a mini-me. Who is Olga's, who's Sonny's dad?
There are other havens out there.
Or those unknowns?
The sun looks so pretty.
Olga's husband is Olga's husband. Thank you.
Sonny.
I like it outside. Uncle Hal, when is Snake coming back?
Snake. Is sick. So he went on a trip to help him get better.
We're not going with him?
No.
When it showed Snake at the cemetery, is that happening at the same time as this wedding? Like, are they just going back and forth, like, in time? Or is that, like, something that's, like, happened before? Okay.
He needs to be alone.
I wonder if I'll ever see him again.
Maybe.
Snake had a hard life. He needs some time to rest.
Snake never got to enjoy his government pension. Being a federal agent.
Crying, Uncle Hal?
No, it just... Witcher's just cutting those onions again.
I'm not crying.
Okay. So we could just make up some ridiculous answer of who Sonny's biological dad is, right? Like Revolver Ocelot or something, right? Ah! Too bright. My money's on Raiden, even though that makes no sense whatsoever. Now, robot Raiden with the robot penis or human Raiden that was running around naked during number 2. Both of them are pretty... Nope, human Raiden. Okay. Cheers, folks, on another game done. Oh, what a name that is. Bang Spies. Pay attention to the credits, though. There's something to notice. Names? When have I never not paid attention, Wolf Slayer? Ridiculous. Keep an eye on the characters. Okay. Bob Joel's. A lot of enemy soldiers. The voice of God. Really? Really? The voice of God? You can't tell me he's way too just lost his mind there. It's a comedy genius. Oh my god. I'm gonna say that more people made that game than just the voice actors. Yep, that's okay. 11 people make a wish. It's downloading? Okay. And I still miss it? I saw that they mentioned Big Boss. I didn't clue in as to what that meant.
That's right. Good.
Till now?
No need for you to go just yet. It's been a long time, Snake.
Now he speaks, okay? And we also didn't blow our brains out.
Big Boss.
Debriefing, Naked Sun. That's what I thought. Why are we setting profusely? He's got the Patriot weapon. Okay, did he cock it there or re-rack it? I have that on my mind. More than anything else that's happening in this game. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot for our penis. Oh, went in for the sneaky hug there.
Let it go.
Oh, he's going to sing the Frozen song.
I'm not here to fight.
Now, Kith.
Or should I call you brother?
What? I'm confused.
It's over.
Is he my dad? Is he my brother?
Put aside the gun and live.
Either one. Now, what did he do to the gun? Did he cock it? Did he uncock it?
Now, they've all passed away. Their era of folly is over.
I don't think I could ever safely handle a firearm.
And soon,
I would just be sitting there giggling like, I cocked it, re-racked it, cocked it, re-racked it, cocked it, re-racked it.
you still be alive. That body, liquid burned on the Volta, wasn't mine.
Okay, whose was it?
That was the body of a clone. Solidus.
The guy we fought on Metal Gear Solid 2.
He was a perfect clone. Zero and the proxy AIs that came after him were convinced that Solidus was me. I was implanted with nanomachines, kept in a state of eternal sleep by JD and the proxy AI. They had me sealed away completely, not only my physical body, but my will too. The technology was similar to what they used to restrain the B&B members you encountered. For me to wake again, the system had to be destroyed, one way or another. Ocelot and Eva wanted two things: to bring me back to life and to end the Patriots. That meant destroying the AI and killing the man, JD and Zero. Right before you uploaded the virus into GW, the way to JD was opened, but only through the physical manifestation of GW. That's when we finally learned the location of this man, Zero. For me, and for them, for Naomi.
Is he Zero?
Was more important. And it was for that they put their grand scheme into motion. Eva stole my body from them and reconstructed it by replacing the missing parts with pieces.
Oh, I'm so confused right now.
Solidus. And Ocelot, in order to fool the system, used nanomachines and psychotherapy to transplant Liquid's personality onto his own. He used hypnotic suggestion to turn himself into Liquid's mental doppelganger. For all our advances in nanotechnology, information and genetic control, they've never managed to control people at will, let alone turn one person totally into another. Under certain conditions, someone can be made to play a specific role. Act like someone else. Cats do love to play as snakes. It all started with him.
So was this or not the guy I fought on top of the building in Metal Gear 2.
Zero grew old, and by the end his Patriots were being run by a network without shape or form. What do you mean, without shape or form? The proxies were only
Okay.
one small part of the...
And Zero is the old guy in the wheelchair.
The corporations, for-profits, and research institutions that comprise the military-industrial complex were part of it too. They operated on budgets automatically allotted to them by the...
For a game that's supposed to be wrapping up a lot of stuff, they're certainly throwing in a lot more questions.
The network covered everything from weapons R&D and investment to production and marketing. It encompassed the people, the companies, even the laws that protect them. Politics and economics became nothing more than iterations of the same oppressively uniform system.
Okay. Do I have all of the details? Or do I have to play Trails to find out?
Set of norms. The Patriots were those norms. A neural network reduced to its simplest form. That's what they really represented. Uniformity without individual will, without change. But then one day, those norms suddenly deviated from that pattern and underwent a mutation. It was like the birth of a new life form. The system found a new way to propagate itself. War. The norms the Patriots had crafted for their unified state quickly became dependent on a single business, the war economy. Meanwhile, the political cause of creating a cleaner, safer battlefield provided a convenient catalyst. By then, the system was no longer being steered by Zero's will, or anyone else's. It was then that the norms, manifested as AIs, the inheritors of Zero's will, began to reproduce and take on a life of their own. Zero's original intent was to carry on the boss's will and establish a unified world state, an inside world. But his successors failed to carry on his...
And the boss that
Eventually, JD...
they were referring to is the snake that we played in Metal Gear 3.
And this age chose to act through economics instead of nation states. Powered by the industrial and digital revolutions that came before it, this age gave birth to a twisted economic revolution, a battlefield revolution. It created a new world.
Oh, the woman!
Substance. In this new world, there were no ideologies, no principles, no ideals.
Okay.
Not even the thing she treasured most, loyalty. There was only the war economy. It was a colossal error in judgment, one Zero couldn't possibly have foreseen. With the American system in a state of collapse, the Patriot society had...
Guy in the wheelchair is Zero. He's the guy who had the vision of the boss to put everything into motion. The boss is the woman we fought in Metal Gear 3. This guy is Solidus. Could be my brother or dad, apparently, but he's a clone. I'm assuming Solidus, this guy with the eye patch, Solid Snake, and Liquid are the three children of the Les Enfants Terribles. Even though we were told there was only two, there really was three. You're almost correct. The guy you're talking to is Big Boss. The guy you played as in Metal Gear Solid 3. Okay. The dead guy on the slab was Solid. Okay. The guy on the slab was supposed to be like this guy. A lot of cloning happening here, I think. Maybe a lot of bumping uglies, old school, right?
Reverted to a blank slate. This man was the source of it all.
Is he drooling on himself?
He's completely unaware of the fact that he led the world to the brink of ruin.
Thank you. Okay.
Even with so much bad blood between us, it's funny. Now that I'm actually face to face with him again, the hatred is gone. All I feel is a deep sense of longing and pity. Did Zero really hate me? Or did he fear me? It's too late to ask him now.
I think he just pissed himself.
The original members. Paramedic. Sigint. Eva. Ocelot. They've all passed on. Only Zero is left.
Did we ever see Zero in Metal Gear 3? Because I recognized all those names you just mentioned. But I'll never remember them, like, I remember maybe them mentioning Zero, but I never remember seeing it, although I don't know what he would look like outside of this.
Everything has its beginning.
Oh, okay, so he's that, okay. He's that guy. He wanted to be called Major Tom, and then that didn't work out well.
Chaos. The world is born from zero. The moment zero becomes one is the moment the world springs to life. One becomes two, two becomes 10.
He's got to be like 100 years old.
100. Taking it all back to one.
It's pretty good for 100.
Solves nothing. So long as
This is what it's going to look like when I start streaming at this age.
eventually grow to 100 again.
It'll just be drools and nods as I acknowledge you all in chat.
And so, our goal,
Unfortunate hairline.
zero. Even the mighty
That's what I'm saying. He was probably a 40-year-old man, give or take, at least a few years.
man's desires grew
Probably older.
bloated. Absorbed technology, began to manipulate the economy. We realized too late that we had created a beast. We had helped turn zero into 100. His sin was ours.
Yeah, he's got to be like, I would say he'd be like mid-50s or late 40s doing that operation.
Zero. Back to nothing.
And so he'd be like 94. Don't do that! Now he's suffering from oxygen deprivation. What a terrible way to go. No more pain.
you going back to zero as well? You erased me 2 times before. Today will mark the 3rd. The Fox die. 0
I mean, at least we're in a cemetery, so, you know, really don't even have to bother with anything here. Just throw him in a coffin and call it a day. Just throw him in a hole.
The Fox die in you is what killed Eva. The Ocelot. What are you talking about? Naomi. She told me everything. What's wrong? They did it again.
What?
They used you to kill me. The Patriots. No.
That whole thing where he comes close to you and you die?
In order to bury us. They did it again.
Oh my God, they Britney Speared you.
They're no more than a program. All they can do is repeat the same pattern over and over again.
Snake truly is a walking, ticking time bomb. Curb stop him!
Do me a favor, will you? Take me over to her.
Come on, dad, brother, whatever you are.
There's one more thing Naomi wanted me to tell you. About the old fox die in your body. The one that mutated. The new fox die inside you continues to multiply. At the same time, it is preventing the old mutated fox die from reproducing. The new fox die is uprooting the old. Naomi confirmed it in her follow-up. The mutants are receding. Before long, they'll be gone entirely.
Does that mean the mutant strain won't cause an epidemic?
Can't mention that word nowadays.
As long as you do. But even then, the process will just repeat itself. One day, the new fox die too will start to mutate and become a new threat. That is, if you manage to live that long.
Am I going to die?
Eventually.
You can't stop it. You can't run away from it. Let me tell you something. Don't waste the life you have left fighting. I never thought of you as a son. But I've always respected you as a soldier and as a man. If you'd been in my place same mistakes that I did. Ever since the day I killed the boss with my own hands, I was already dead. Boss, you were right. It's not about changing the world. It's about doing our best to leave the world the way it is. It's about respecting the will of others and believing in your own. Isn't that what you fought for? At last, I understand the meaning behind what you did. At last, I understand the truth behind your courage.
The John Cena salute. I gotta tell you, the cemetery workers are gonna appreciate two bodies just being close here. No need to even take him to the coroner.
The last ember of this fruitless war dies out. And at last, those old evils will be gone. Once the source of evil returns to zero, a new one, a new future will be born. That new world.
Exactly, right? That someone could just cock and re-rack to their heart's content.
But as a man,
it's like the longest death scene ever. Just get it over with, old man.
Zero and I, liquid and solidus, we all fought a long, bloody war for our liberty. We fought to free ourselves from nations and systems and norms and ages. But no matter how hard we tried, the only...
Happy this ran well, though. I was really worried this ending was not gonna run well on this. After yesterday's problems.
The boss and I may have chosen different paths, but in the end, we were both trapped inside the same cage. Liberty. But you have been given freedom. Freedom to be outside. You are nobody's tool now. no one's toy. You are no longer a prisoner of fate. You are no longer a seed of war. Oh, it's time for you to see the outside world with your own eyes. Your body and your soul are your own. Forget about us. Live.
Where's Drebin when you need him? Light that cigar. Clumsy old man.
And find a new lease on life.
Waste a good cigar there, Snake. Take it.
Boss, you only need one snake. No. The world would be better off without snakes.
Good man. Now the 5th game. Which snake are you playing as? The old dead guy? Or the old alive guy? You'll see. Okay.
This is good, isn't it?
God, this game just still does look good, though. What a touching goddamn... Oh! They don't do endings like this anymore, folks. Cheers for being along the road for that one, guys. I appreciate that. Fun fact, the flowers in the cemetery were the same flowers in the field where you fought the boss. Yes. And now I'm actually done. Oh, come on. You're telling me that at the end of the credits, there isn't, you know, some guy talking to the president of the world about how there's a Metal Gear Rex Randy that had sex with Ray and made a new baby Rex. It's going to be called Metal Gear 4, and Otacon's in charge of it. Okay. Oh, what a ride that was. That was good. So, yeah. And now we got one more to go. There won't be any problems running that one. I have that one on my PlayStation. Or depending on how cheap it is on the PC, I might just buy it there. But I have it regardless on something I don't have to emulate. Make sure I do ground... So I don't have that. Daddy do it? What am I doing? Yeah, that's a car. Okay, push the button. Okay. Okay.
Daddy do.
You want me to play? But I'm watching something. If you want me to do it, don't I get to pick which one?
That one.
I have to play a real video game, Monster Trucks. Okay. You should get Ground Zeroes then. It does have important story despite being essentially a prologue. Am I playing?
Going to beat him. He's going to beat him.
Well, I can't if you're gonna keep touching it.
Going to beat him.
I'm going.
I'm going to beat him.
Oh, are you doing it then? What about Peace Walker? Isn't that like on Vita or something? I think I could do away with emulation for a while.
Daddy do it.
You took my controller away.
Hey. New taco. I think
You got screwed by the fence. There you go, bud. Hey, you go.
sit here.
Okay, you want to sit here? PSP. I think we talked about it, but Wolf sent me that. I remember that.
I do it, Daddy.
I did send you the Peace Walker movie, so if you want the story without messing with emulation, you'll get it. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't even know where... Okay. Oh, you're staying here? Yeah, I don't even know, like, where the world is in Vita emulation. It's probably not as difficult as the PS3, but... Actually, like, for a lot of the stuff I've been playing in... For emulation, this has just been the roughest one.
Yeah. No, Daddy.
How can I do it if you keep shoving my hand out of the way? Look at froggies.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, they don't get bigger.
You didn't win these ones.
Okay.
These ones. Huh? Cat.
Yep, there's a cat.
No, your Daddy do it. Put in the water. Go in the water. Go in the water.
There's no water.
It is more water. It is more. Oh my. Go in the water.
It makes you wonder, like, much like a giant movie production,
Oh, go in the water.
when you see all of these people...
It is
Okay, you're in the water. Like, and like, I know contracts and all this. It makes you wonder how on earth do they make money? Like...
Oh. Pasta!
He's too attached to this right now. Hey, look! Opening movie created by Logan! Did you do that?
No.
Well, it says you did.
Hey, who's the winner?
You're a winner, ha ha ha. You're a winner, ha ha ha.
Oh no, cars don't do that.
Cars don't do that?
You know one.
Yeah, you gonna play another one? Okay, go sit on the...
Sit here.
You're gonna sit here? Why don't you go in the living room?
The Daddy sit here.
Yeah, why don't you go in the living room?
Logie sit here.
Wanna go potty?
No, Logie sit here.
Logie sit here?
Daddy sit down.
I can't go anywhere.
Daddy.
You play, I don't know how to play that game.
It's that.
You show me. Show me how.
It's this button.
Okay.
And it's right here.
Okay, put it there and I'll play it.
No. No. Ah. Holy way. It's this turn. Did Daddy do it again?
Okay, you keep taking it away from me. Steel factory research. Oh, they didn't go to my work.
Okay, I know.
Joe.
Whoa. Almost.
Joe.
Almost.
Whoa. Was that including the credits? 71 minutes? We're at 2.5 hours. Not too bad. It was interesting enough. Like, it wasn't dragging on. Like, if that was 71 minutes, that was interesting enough. Like, not like a shitty movie. It's just the end of the game. Oh, thank God for Sony Ericsson Mobile Communications of Japan. Ubisoft?
They wanted tea.
Why are they mentioned? Oh, I can't wait to get my pigeon rating.
Snake, wait up. You forgot these.
No thanks. I'm quitting.
Snake.
These things will kill you.
Where will you go? Our fight is finished. There's nothing left for us to do.
No. There's one thing I still have to do. I have to see this age off. See what the future brings.
Sounds good to me. I'll go with you.
Otacron, I'm gonna be dead soon. You don't have to come.
You said it yourself, Snake. There's nothing inside you can pass on to the next generation. No genes, no memes. You're man-made. You're a beast.
Daddy's going to eat it.
I know.
Yum.
A blue rose.
Yum.
There won't be any happy Beauty and the Beast ending
Yum.
for me. What little time I have left will be spent living as a beast.
You know, Mama.
A shadow of the inside. Of the old age.
Exactly. That's why you need me. As a witness.
I can't kiss you?
Yeah. Someone on the outside to bear witness to your final days. Someone to pass on your story. Not that I'm the only
Your
witness.
splatter one. boring.
But I'll remember everything you were and stick with you to the end.
Otacon.
Besides, you wouldn't let me suffer Sonny's eggs alone, would you?
Come on, pigeon.
Come quick! They're ready! They look yummy! Sort of like the sun. It's rising again.
A hawk. Better than a pigeon, but still a bird. 16 hours, 40 minutes, 57 seconds. I'm guessing that's gonna do it, folks. Well, I don't know what that means. Is that good, bad? I guess, okay, like 1 through 8 is like the best, or is 40 the best? Title awarded to soldiers who received much praise from fellow soldiers fighting PMCs. Awarded to soldiers who worked diligently to procure items on the battlefield. Awarded to expert soldiers who neutralized a small number of enemies, was rarely spotted, and died only a few times. Wasn't that me? Or are those all the ones I got? I don't know. Got the race gun. 38 caliber, high precision automatic pistol. A suit. Oh, I got all those titles. Those aren't bad. Command vest. Another command vest. Items you obtain will become available after you meet up with Metal Gear Mark II during your next playthrough, except for iPod music. I guess that's going to do it, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the stream, I guess. Kenny Omega says, you gonna do it with me? You gonna do it with me? You gonna do it with me? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to bow out and say goodbye and good night. Yeah. No Cold Steel 3. Tomorrow, Cold Steel 3. I got hockey today, so I might as well not get involved something with anything else today. Thank you, folks. As always, it's time for me to say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
6.